Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased price action analysis. And boy oh boy, the bulls are cruising and the bears are bruising. Guys, we have another new all-time high. Pretty tiny candle. Yesterday was a pretty tiny candle. For day trading wise, it was pretty underwhelming. You guys look at the intraday price action. Holy moly, it just chopped. It was trappy. Didn't really do much. But swing trading, if anybody, swung longs or calls from the breakout or recapture of the 600 level and it hit the 604 level, you guys may have been happy. Hopefully you guys were able to secure profits. And at this point, if you guys are still holding longs or calls, you should be holding runners. If you're following Uncle Charles' trading approach, you should be holding runners to see if yesterday's consolidation can actually lead to a breakout of that 604 level. You got to see 604 turn into support, and let me give you guys an example. Even though yesterday was, as far as day trading goes, wasn't very tradable, there was still context to notice, okay? You notice this, that the high or the sell area of last Friday's trading day became yesterday's buying area and pre-market's buying area, as well. As you guys can see, that is overall bullish behavior. However, if there is no follow through, then the bounces mean nothing, which means we still need to clear 604. Now for tier 1 members, you guys may have been disappointed yesterday with SPY's price action overall. However, for tier 2 and tier 3 members, look at Triple Q. Holy moly, donut shop. Look at that. Now, didn't get to do much with SPY yesterday, but Triple Q was amazing. And I wrote here, 4 tests of the multi-week down trend line for Triple Q. Breakout level was 510, but going for a gap up here, because yesterday Triple Q gapped up above 510. 510 was breakout level, gapped above. Remember, not every gap is the same. Different gaps tell a different story. In this case, we go to the daily chart, you guys can see that we had that multi-week down trend line, okay? 4 tests, 1, 2, 3, 4 tests, and yesterday we gapped above it. That to me qualifies as a bullish breakaway gap. Okay, now we go back to the 15-minute time frame, because what is the point of me always giving you guys a level? This is for my newer viewers who are new here, but for my older viewers, probably gonna know what I'm gonna say, and it's good to review it because we need to master this. But the point of me giving you guys levels is so you guys are able to identify your entries and exits. Okay, so for example, on Triple Q, I mentioned that we need to clear. If 510 holds and 512 clears, this is bullish and breakaway gap playing out with 513.5 and 515 in play. Okay, so we had the bullish breakaway gap. And then what do we have next? I mentioned if we clear 512, which we did. Look at that, 512 cleared on the 15-minute chart, and I did my best to alert the group. 512 cleared here, put in 513.5 in play because we played level to level. We cleared, hit 513.5, cleared 513.5. Look at this. This is very important. We cleared 513.5 right there. You guys can see that. Make it bigger. All right. We cleared 513.5 right there on the 15-minute chart. But here's what's very important as well. It doesn't always happen, but when it does, you got to pay attention to it. This candle right there. Okay, this was the 1045 candle. Notice how we cleared 513.5 and then we came and back tested that breakout level support. It bounced and it led to smashing 515. And after clearing 515, smashing 515, that's when it just started consolidating. I guess it ran out of strength. But guys, that was a very beautiful move. If you joined the Discord, especially using the Black Friday deal, it probably already paid for your membership. That's amazing, right? But overall, guys, we go to the daily chart. We got the bullish breakaway gap on Triple Q. Okay, this is not cooperating with me. But yeah, we got the bullish breakaway gap on triple Q. This is looking bullish. Now, we're going to talk more about triple Q a little later in the video. But it was important that I give us the context for triple Q because it was potential double top. Will this double top do anything? Will it mean anything? And then there's also the bullish breakaway gap. So we got to talk about what can possibly happen next. But before that, let's take a look at the SPY. Now, I mentioned if you're a swing trader, you want to pay more attention to the macro level. I have intraday levels, like 602 was an intraday level. But I mentioned that with the macro level for swing trading, you got 600 and above that was 604 if you're just paying attention to the fib levels. So 604 is the next critical fib level. If it clears, I have the next fib level at 606.4. I don't know if it'll hit, but for it to be possible today, 604 must clear. If you're already holding calls, keep holding on to them if we clear 604. If you're looking long, if 604 clears, I would play it safe. I would take some profit, like $1.50, $2 move. You know, catch a delta on the contract. So if you 604 clears, 605.5, 606 area, I would take profit. But the next fib level is at 606.4 with 608.3 and 610 above. Okay? Whatever target you have to the upside, for me, it won't be possible unless we clear the next fib level at 604. All right. If it is pullback time, we already hit 604. If it is pullback time, I'll only trust the rejection if 602 and 600 fails with 598 below. We need to see the price action behavior change, break down support levels for us to go short. Don't just call the top the way Ron Walker does. You want to wait for the right setup. So 604 test, good. If it's a true strong rejection, then we need to break down 602. We need to break down 600. We need to break down 598. The way I show you on the 15-minute chart, crap it. Well, anyways, 15-minute chart, that's how you want to look to short. Okay, we break them down. 15, 30-minute chart, 602, 600. Look to short. Play it level to level because we don't know how far the pullback's going to be. It could be one level move. It could be multi-level move. We don't know. But I always recommend to play it safe, secure profits. The power of trimming. There's a lot of people that believe in their analysis to the point where it's like they want to get the home run move because they believe in it so much. What is wrong with playing it safe? Okay? You're trying to go for those 100% baggers. What's wrong with trimming a little at 20% profit, 30% profit? Play it safe. Take some risk off the table. That's my style. That's the sheep style way. Now, triple Q got the bullish breakaway gap, but it went and paused at a previous sell zone. Now, you guys can see here, boom, sell zone. And yesterday, we paused right around that area. So from here, for bulls to get more upside, 515 and 517 must clear to put the next fib level at 519 in play. Now that we hit the 515 area, if it's a true rejection, if this is a true double top, it needs to break down 513.5 and it needs to break down 512 to trigger puts. If we break down support, especially after hitting this sell area, then puts would be good. 510 and 508 in play. Below 510 would be a false breakout setup. Okay, but right now we got the bullish breakaway gap. All bulls need to do to keep us in a bullish trend phase is clear 515 and clear 517. If it does, don't argue with the price action. Ignore the RSI. Listen to the price action. Play it level to level. Tesla, we got a nice bounce yesterday. It closed around 357. Now, for some reason, it is gapping down. However, something that we must notice, though, is how we gapped up and we managed to recapture a fib level. That fib level was at 348. Okay? So if you're a bear, that is the critical level that you want to watch, right? Right now it's around 353.8, so support's at 352, 350, and 348. If bears can break down, especially 348, then we can go fill the gap at 345 and possibly drop all the way back down to 340 or lower. All right? But we did recapture 348, and as long as above 348, bulls have a chance at more upside. But from here, they'll need to clear 354, 355.5, 357, and the fib level at 358.6. If they do, that's very bullish. 360 or higher incoming. NVDA, pretty disappointing trading day for NVDA yesterday. Looked like it just consolidated intraday. Looks weak. Looked like it got a little bit weak with that DOGE, all right? But bears need to capitalize. And to do that, they need to break down 138 and 136.5. If they do, look to short. That is your sign the bears are capitalizing and sending NVDA back down. But if they clear 140, then guess what? The bounce continues with 142, 144, 146, and 147.3 all back in play. IWM, they tried to break down that 240.8 level yesterday, but bulls managed to recover intraday. Let's see if they can show follow through. 242 and 244 must clear to put 246 and 248 plus all in play. I still can't get bearish and favor a pullback unless we get those daily chart closes, guys, below 240.8 and especially below 239. Apple. Now, this is probably one of the stocks. One of the reasons why QQQ went real crazy yesterday was Apple just pushing it up. I mentioned everybody, we cleared 237.5. We want to get bullish, and it's playing out. So from here, 240 and 241.7 must clear to put 244 plus in play, okay? 240 and 241.7. You can round it 242, but either way, if those levels clear, 244 incoming. I wouldn't look to short unless we break down 237.5 to put 235.5 and 233.6 back in play. Amazon, very nice gap up. It managed to hit a macro level fib level that I have around 213, and it rejected. But when it comes to the smaller level, it did close and clear my 210.5 level, which is still bullish. Okay, so to keep it bullish, 213 must clear from here, okay? 212, I have 212 and 213 must clear from here to put 215 plus in play. Don't look to short unless 210.5 and 209 fails to put 207, 205, and 203 all back in play. Another reason why QQQ was bullish, look at Meta. Very nice bounce. I mentioned to everybody, if we clear 577.6, you want to look to go long. All right, that was an amazing trade idea. I have no idea why more people don't subscribe to me when I give people these amazing trade ideas. So much money to be made. Uncle's putting so much money in people's pockets, and they can't even return the favor by just hitting the like button, subscribing, or spreading the good news of Uncle Chartist. I don't know, man. But I'm going to keep on showing love regardless. That's just what I do. So from here, I have support at 593, 591, and 589.5. I would not look to short Meta unless we break down those levels, okay? If more upside is the plan, then resistance at 494.5. If it clears 496, 498, 600, and 602 plus, all incoming for Meta. Beautiful. Microsoft also bounced. We managed to clear 420, 422, even close above that 428 level, okay? I'm bullish on Microsoft as long as above 428. I don't recommend taking short positions unless 428 fails, okay? So 430 and 432 clears, we're likely heading up a lot higher, okay? 434, 436, 437.6, possibly 440 all incoming. Look to short only if 428 fails. DXY, it got the bounce off that multi-month trend line, consolidating a bit. Multi-year, it might be multi-year trend line. This white line right here, consolidating right here between two fib levels, smaller fib levels that I have, which is 106.1 and 106.5. So that's the range, 106.5 and 106.1. Whatever way it breaks, just watch the break of that range, okay? 106.5 breaks is bullish. 106.1 breaks down, that's bearish. And that should give us the direction. Coin, we have an inside candle setup here. It's in consolidation mode. But like I said, even when it's consolidating, it still gives us tradable moves, even yesterday. So look to long if 304.5 and 306 clears to put 308, 310, 311.7 in play. And maybe even up to 313 and 315. Below 304.5 is bearish. But to show follow through, 303, 301, 299, and 297.4 must break down. 297.4 is a fib level and is also based on this trend line, this multi-month trend line. So below 297.4, bears take full control. Doge getting a pullback here. We bounce off that 40 cent fib level I had. Bounce came just shy of the 44 cents level that I had. Now we're pushing back down, looking like it wants to go hit 40 cents again. Hopefully, because like I said, my stop loss right now is below 40 cents. So hopefully we can get some W pattern playing out with 40 cents holding. But if 40 cents fail, I'm going to cut my loss. 38 cents, 37, 38 cents range would be in play. Below 37 cents, I would be bearish on Doge again, okay? So to get a bounce going, 40 cents must hold. 42 and 44 cents must clear. Above 44 cents, I would be bullish and I would be a lot more confident that 48 and 50 cents will go hit. Bitcoin looking like it's pulling back. It's below my 95K level. So 93.3K is back in play. If it breaks down, we're likely heading down to 92 and 89.1 thousand. All right. To get a bounce back, it got to get back above 95K and 98.6K. And if it does, 100,000 will be back in play. All right, guys. So that's all I have for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, peace.